Yeah. We're okay. We'll be all right. It's early. I'm confident in my guys in this locker room. I'm confident in myself and my abilities to make sure that we have an opportunity to win the ball game. There's no need to panic. Obviously, we're not starting the way we want to, but we'll be okay, and I will make sure of that. So I'm not worried.
Did you get wind of that billboard?
Yeah, I did.
Garden. Any thoughts? Any reaction?
No. That's the time the NBA is in. I mean, we look forward to free agency as fans and as you know, the guys' job is to kind of look towards the future a little bit, and the fans love that, so I understand.
What do you think when you've been linked to New York for a while now? What do you think when you hear that stuff?
Nothing. It's got to be a great basketball player every single day. The best basketball player I can be every single day. That's all I really try to lock in on.
There was a big story around here, but it was like a few months ago already, where with Clyde Frazier, the announcer for the Knicks Hall of Famer, he was on the radio and he said he thought there should be an asterisk for you. Did that get on your radar at the time when it happened?
Yeah, of course. You hear about all that stuff, but I don't even know what that means. I know I'm nice when I play. I'm nice. You know that too.
Does this feel like 2016 at all for you?
No.
As you start this circle?
No. Not at all.
It's different because you've been through it and you kind of know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of know what this whole thing is, you know, just the attention that comes with being a good player and, you know, the speculation. That's just a part of the game. That's the entertainment side of playing in the NBA. And a lot of people, you know, like I said, look forward to that side, just seeing what guys are doing and seeing what's happening in free agency and all that stuff. It just got louder and louder as I got, you know, older in the league. It's more about the movement of the players and more fans know about the salary cap and all that stuff that comes with it. So I understand what it's about. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't hear it.
KD in Golden, the story was right on, because around the league, people do think this is last year there.
Sure.
In Golden State, they're going to try to sell him on one more year. They kind of know he's not finishing his career here. But they're hoping one more, we can convince him, look, you want to play the first year in the new arena. Don't leave yet. So that's going to, that's going to be their sell. and one thing that may help him with that is, where's KD going to go? You got the Clippers. Now, he could always do that. Does he want to go there? New York, if Kyrie's not going with you, or if and New York's got to do some maneuvering to get 2 max spots. So New York, I think, is only going to be in play if there's somebody else that can go with him. You know, especially if they have a bad year. If Porzingis doesn't play or plays 10 games, can you count on him being healthy? But New York, I would say.
Yeah, we know KD like to go with stacked decks, don't he? We know he likes to go with all aces.
Well, but hold on. In fairness, if I'm KD, KP, Porzingis, and Kyrie, that's a really strong team. But it's not like going to Golden State. Like he went.
But right? He like going.
But it's kind of what LeBron's done. Other than LA, right. Like I want some talent that I can win with. So I'll give him that.
The only way this thing gets broken up and Golden State doesn't go on a run here and win 2 or 3 of the next championships is that KD breaks it up. Because KD breaks it up, now they become beatable. It's not going to be easy because they played together before. They've gone to NBA Finals before without KD. They've won. It wouldn't be easy. But KD is the one thing that come playoff time, come finals, that you have no answer to. Because I can run 2 guys at Steph. You got no answer for KD. You run 2 guys over him, he's still going to release the ball at over 11 feet, and you can't touch it. He can play with his back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. He can initiate up. He can do all these things. So there's no answer. So if he doesn't break it up, Golden State's going to win another 2 or 3 championships.
What do you think Lonzo has shown stepping in, starting role for Rondo?
Listen, I mean, he's a very gifted basketball player, very cerebral basketball player. I think when he's playing aggressive basketball and thinking shot first, everything else opens up for him. You know, he's had some of the quickest hands that this league has, and I think a lot of people, you know, always try to discredit what he can do offensively, but they never give him enough credit what he does defensively. You know, tonight he had 5 steals. Every time he's in the lineup, he's getting 2, 3, 4 steals, deflections, all of those things, and you know, and helping us get on the break. So, but you know, when he's aggressive offensively, it just opens up everything for our ball club. And he was great again tonight.
Did you notice him at all? Did you share any words with him?
No, I didn't get an opportunity to share no words with him, and I absolutely, I mean, of course, you notice him sitting right there on the baseline over there, and you know, he's one of the all-time Laker greats. What he's done for this franchise, you know, in his 20-plus years that he was here, you know, speaks wonders. For me to be able to compete against him all those years, and then for me to be able to share, you know, a jersey. You know, the same jersey as him at this point, I think it's, you know, it's pretty special. So, you know, I know he has, he's doing a lot of things, you know, right now, and you know, and after basketball, his daughter looked like she, you know, is on her way playing a game of basketball. She looked nice playing too. You know, so for him to take the time out to come watch us play, you know, tonight was pretty cool.
I play everybody the same. You know, I'm supposed to be picking up, you know, this year, so that's what I'm trying to do.
The idea, when you're picking up guys full court, is that your idea, or is that something Luke wants you to do?
As a coaching staff as a whole, you know, they think I can do it. I think I can do it. So I'm just trying to disrupt, you know, other teams' offense as much as I can.
You've talked about playing more aggressive and wanting to do so. When you have a slow start, what helps you build that throughout the course of a game?
Teammates, coaching staff, you know, staying with me, keep supporting me. And that's about it.
Is there any certain type of plays, whether it's steals, defensive stops, that give you more confidence?
With me, I thrive in transition. So anytime I can get a steal or, you know, rebound and push it, it's going to help me a lot.
Did it feel any different in the arena tonight with Kobe courtside?
It's always special when Kobe comes. You know, he's a Laker legend. So, you know, glad we got the win for him. I mean, I guess I'm just going to play my game. You know, let the chips fall where they may. I go out every night, just play as hard as I can.
What do you anticipate getting Rondo back will do for you guys on both ends of the floor?
Another playmaker, another point guard, and you know, hopefully don't miss no beats.
When you found out Rondo was going to miss these 3 games, did you look at that stretch as a window of opportunity for you in any way?
Most definitely. You know, I know that would take the minutes restriction off. You know, because you know we had no choice. So it helped me a lot. Getting back into the swing of things.
What do you expect when he comes back in terms of who's going to start, who's going to?
It don't really matter. As long as we win games, that's all I care about. You know, whoever starts. But you know, both gonna play. That's all that matters.
Would you keep Lonzo Ball guys in the starting lineup?
I think you do, because they play faster. You know, they played great against Phoenix last night, but it's just because number one, I think the biggest jump is going to be Brandon Ingram, because he's a standing guy shooter. They're much faster with LeBron, Kuzma, when Ball is pushing the ball. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, I think the one thing about Rondo, I think he can play great coming off the bench, or he can play great starting. I think Ball can probably only play at this point in his career great starting with LeBron on the floor, because when the attention is away from LeBron, he's able to flourish, on LeBron rather. But when he's by himself and there's attention on him, at times he doesn't play as well at this stage of his career. As I said at halftime, I think he's the X factor. I root for him. I've watched him, you know, since 9th grade, 8th grade, whatever it was, in Los Angeles. I think he's a great player. I'm happy that the focus is on LeBron and not other external things around him.
I root for him also. He's not a great player yet. And no, he should not start over Rondo. Rondo's the ultimate point guard. Rondo can play fast. Rondo is the master of getting guys involved. Chuck, you're just wrong on this one. I mean, the kid, he's almost there. You know, if he could play like that, play aggressive, because coming out of high school and coming to college, that's what I saw. Step back, shoot. But his first 2 years, the only thing he does is catch and pass. Anybody can do that. So in my mind, he's not ready yet. So no, he still needs to come off the bench.
Luke, I know you always like to mention it as a team thing, but Lonzo has 5 steals, a couple dig downs with a small lineup. How key is he in kind of igniting that defense?
Oh, it's what his instincts for the game when he's aggressive and active, you know, he changes games. And I told him in front of the whole team, I thought it was when he was kind of out there and not really involved, and then he started picking up Murray full court, and he turned him over one time and laid it up. And I thought that got him and our team going a little bit. And from that point on, you know, on defense, he was causing havoc, getting his hands on balls, reading plays, coming in and rebounding. But yeah, he's a big-time game changer for us when he's playing aggressive like that.
Just going back to Lonzo down the stretch there, Jokic had the mismatch on him down low. And what's going through your mind as you're watching Zoe defend him and get the stop effectively?
I was just, you know, it depends what part of the game you're talking about. At one point, I was like, just stay home. Even if Jokic scores, we just don't want to give up threes at this point. But when we first had that group in there, you know, Zoe's one of our best post defenders because he reads so well and he gets his bodies around. He's put on a lot of strength. So obviously Jokic is a handful for anybody, but he did a really nice job bodying him up and just not fouling. Make him finish. If he finishes those, you know, Denver wants to be spaced out and shoot threes and all that anyway. So if they're going inside to get jump hooks, you know, that's a little out of what they do. So even if he scores that and we can get the ball and run it back down at them with the smaller group, we're fine. So he did a really nice job of not fouling and putting his chest on him, and obviously it was good, you know, better that we got the stop.